Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name's Ali and I'm a mum of 4 and we live by the sea in Wales. I share all sorts of content on my YouTube channel, from what we're eating to cleaning videos, interiors, all things like that. And today I'm going to share with you a video about cheap or free days out with the kids. I thought this is the perfect time to tell you all my tips and tricks for going on some free or cheap days out. It's the summer holidays here. We're just sort of easing out of coronavirus lockdown. So some of the things I talk about might not be open, so check all that in your area. But if you're watching this when the coronavirus has done one, it's all going to be good. So yeah. So as I mentioned, I've got 4 kids and they don't come cheap. So the cost of days out can really add up. Just buying each of them an ice cream will cost me at least £10, for example. So if I bought them each an ice cream on every walk to the park, that would cost me 70 quid a week, which I just don't have. So we have to sort of make do in certain ways, try and save money where we can while also trying to have a nice time. So here are some of my ideas for cheap or free days out. Now one of my top tips is make use of all your local parks. I am sure you're quite familiar with your local park, but there will be other parks in your town or your area that you probably haven't been to before. Check out your council's website and there will be a few smaller ones on there and other ones that you haven't been to. So we did a challenge at the beginning of the summer, which was to visit all the different parks in our town, and there were so many, and they've all got different playgrounds in, which makes it exciting for the kids, and I like going somewhere new as well, so it just made it more fun. So, and we didn't have to worry about what we were going to do each day. We just said, right, today we're going to explore this park and tick it off our list. And they really enjoyed doing that, and they found all sorts of different swings and different slides, and some not so great parks, some great parks. So that was really good. And we could also walk all around them, take the dog. If it was nice weather, we would take a picnic and like have a longer time there. If the weather wasn't so nice, we stick our raincoats on and our wellies and we go and jump in some puddles. So yeah, that's totally free, visiting the park. I would always pack snacks. If I was just going out for a little trip to the park, I would pack snacks. So I would pack water for the kids, usually rice cakes and a piece of fruit. You could pack a little treat or something like that. And that will usually get you out of buying an ice cream or anything like that. If they see an ice cream bag, you can go, haha, I've got a biscuit in my bag. And we kind of get through that way. Along that sort of vein, near us we've got a splash park, which is like a splash pad, a park with water fountains and stuff. It's actually closed at the moment because of coronavirus, but I think it's going to be opening up soon. So if you've got one of those near you, check out whether it's open or not yet. These are great and they're usually free because they're in local parks. So even if there isn't one in your town, there might be one in the next town. They are absolutely brilliant on a hot day. Again, pack a picnic and off you go. And then what I usually do with those is when they've come out and they're fed up of being in the water and it's time to go home and they see the ice cream van, I say, don't worry, we've got ice creams at home. And I always keep ice creams in the freezer at home, or a tub of ice cream and some cones in a packet. And we make ice creams when we get home and it's our little treat when we get home. Also near you might have a local Lido. Again, that's a really good idea on a warmer day, but our local one is actually heated, so you can use that even if it's a bit cooler. Again, I don't think they're open just yet, and they're not completely free normally, but they are quite low cost for that kind of thing anyway. So I think our local one is like £2 or £3 each, and you can spend the day there. So that's worth looking into if there's one of those within driving distance of you. Another outdoors thing that you can do while you're in these parks, or if you're just going for a walk, is you can go on a nature trail. My kids absolutely love going on nature trails, so we make a list of all the things that we're going to find when we go out, and you can add anything to your list. So you could have an urban like trail if you wanted to, count how many red cars you see or how many blue doors, things like that. You don't have to be in the countryside. If you're walking through the woods, you could look for different types of trees, different types of leaves, different types of flowers. Can you spot a mushroom? All things like that. I also get my older kids to write the nature trail themselves, and they're really into that, and they get really excited to write it, and it makes them like more into the trail as well, because they're looking for things that they came up with. So that's kind of like 2 activities in one. That is obviously totally free as well. It's just going to cost you a piece of paper, or you could even write it on your phone if you've got a phone, you don't want to waste the paper. That's totally free. Another thing that I like to do is visit film locations. So in our local area, they film Doctor Who, Casualty, and other things like that. So find something that your kids and you are interested in, and have a look at where it's filmed, or have a look at what's been filmed near you, and if anything that you're interested in, you could go and have a look at the film locations. So we drove to a place recently where parts of Harry Potter were filmed, and the kids were so into that, having a look at like how it looked in the film and how it looks in real life, and that was great fun. So if you do a bit of research, that's a really fun one to do. The next idea I have isn't totally free, but is really low cost if you use it a lot. So we are members of National Trust, and we pay monthly for our membership. I think it's about £11 a month for our whole family, including the kids, which is much less than entry to even one of their sites for all of us. So it works out great value. Like, we'd only have to visit 2 properties a year, I think, for that to be worth it. So we've been membership there for about a year. National Trust places are all opening up now. I think you have to book online if you want to visit, but that's easy to do. And you can also park for free with your National Trust membership. So for £11 a month, especially if you've got a bigger family like ours, it's such great value. And then it tends to be like on a weekend when we think, what are we going to do today? I look up National Trust places that are near us, and we will go and explore one we've been to before, or go and explore a new one. And it's not going to cost us anything extra. Again, we take a picnic, and they've got some great properties. You could spend a whole day there, or just a morning. There's so much to explore. Also, take a look on their websites. They sometimes have events which you can pay for, and they're usually only a couple of pound extra, and they're such great value. They're really, really good for the kids. So yeah, I would definitely look into getting a National Trust membership. It's also brilliant if you go on holiday. We love going on staycations, so we'll go and stay somewhere, and I will look up all the National Trust properties around where we're staying, and then we've got loads of days out which aren't going to cost us anything extra. Now the next 3 things, because of coronavirus lockdown, I don't think they're open. They're certainly not open yet in Wales. I think they're starting to open it in England. But these are some great ideas for free or cheap days out. Are art galleries, museums, and libraries. Quite often libraries will have little exhibitions in there, so have a look at some library websites for libraries near you. They quite often have events as well, like singing for the kids or reading. Our library normally has loads of summer events going on, Lego building, coding, Minecraft, all things like that. So do have a look at your local library websites. Also museums, art galleries, so many of these are free entry. So we drive maybe up to an hour to another city to go to their museum, and it's free. So that's perfect. It costs us a little bit extra in petrol, but it's a nice free day out apart from that. A lot of museums also have a picnic room, so you can have a look at their website. They will have a picnic room, and you can take a picnic and eat it in their picnic room, and it will save you buying food in their restaurant. Another great idea is a beach day out. Everyone loves a beach day out. If you've got a beach near you or within reasonable driving distance, head down there. At the moment, look for a quiet beach. Don't go for a busy Bournemouth beach. Yeah, look for a quiet beach, and your kids will spend a whole day there, I promise you, digging, making sandcastles, splashing in the sea. And again, take a picnic, probably on a beach day. If there was an ice cream hut there, you know, buy them an ice cream. You don't have to do it every day, but it could be a beach day treat. If you've saved money for the rest of the week or the rest of the holiday, then splash out on some chips. it's not about not having any treats, it's about cutting down and not spending excessively. So yeah, I love a beach trip, and if you can get one in over the summer, it will make everyone happy. So if you're looking for ideas of places to go near you, I would really recommend finding a local blogger who blogs about days out and that kind of thing. So local to us, we've got Cardiff Mummy Says. She blogs about all the local walks, local days out. She blogs about whether they're pushchair friendly, whether they've got toilets there, like all family friendly stuff like that. And she'll quite often put together a list of free places to go as well. So local bloggers' websites can be like a real hive of information. There's Northeast Family Fun, Days Out with Tots, all sort of, each area you'll probably know your local family blogger. So definitely keep an eye on their social media and on their blogs. If you know any actually, for your local area, why don't you pop them down in the comments below for everyone to have a look at in case they haven't found their local family blogger yet. And so that's it on my sort of free and cheap ideas for days out with the kids. So to cap that all off, get outside as much as you can, look for places that are free entry, do your research, always take a picnic, take snacks, doesn't matter about the weather, just wear the right clothes. And yeah, there's so much you can do that's free. You don't have to spend a lot of money to entertain the kids, and they will get used to you not buying them an ice cream every time you go out, kind of thing. I know everyone at the moment needs to save money where they can, and there's really no need to overspend on expensive activities through the summer because there is so much you can do that is free or cheap. So I hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more days out videos, weekend vlogs, recipes. I put our meal plans on here. I'm also running a weekly cleaning series as well, so do check that out. So thanks for watching, bye.